Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. And yes, it's raining once again. 3 episodes in a row. We're beginning off with it raining. This is becoming a trend that I do not like and I do not enjoy. But a trend that I do like and I do enjoy is this right over here. This right over here. You know, Prowl under the foot. We've had Fearless under the foot and Foxy. And today, you voted on another. If you don't know who today's vote is, well, then you're gonna have to come and hang out in streams with us sometimes, because this one is one of my admins on my Discord, and I'm mildly terrified to put this face in here, but let's do it. So we've now got Prowl's head moved over here. We've got this all situated out. Still don't know what to do about this area here. I don't like how the biomes are not taking correctly, where the snow is melting off of some areas. Not sure what we're gonna do about that in the long run. But next, it's time to put the derpy face up here. You all voted for it. This is what you all get. This is 100% your all's fault. I'm just saying, your all's fault. All right, so we've got a rough draft in, the first one here. Let's come over here and see what this looks like. And swinging around. Oh God, that actually works for the eyes. That really does. It looks a lot like it. It looks a lot like it. The colors on the skin are wrong. The colors on the skin are wrong. The white terracotta needs to be the outermost. And then for the innermost, I'm not sure. Let's adjust this and see. And once again, with a little bit more modifying. That's close. That's really, really close. Oh, the inner, it just doesn't quite break up enough. The mushroom is just a little bit not enough from a distance. It's not enough from a distance. What's the other mushroom block? What is it? Hold on. It's just the regular mushroom. Maybe that one? Potentially? We just need it to slightly be different. And then I break that shulker box. Yes, I did. That would have been really bad. Okay. Alright, let's try this one. Put that one there. Knock these out here. Grab that. Put this mushroom all in there. That mushroom up. Can I place that sideways? No, it's going to do that up, down. Up, down, but that may work. That may work. Let's go over here and take a look now. It needs that distinct difference from far away. No, that doesn't do it neither. What are we going to have to use for the inner block? Oh, it's great. It's great. It's got the blonde hair. We got the derpy face going here. And then there's no way to avoid it. We got like a hairband here, and since we have a hairband back here, we got to give T-Man a man bun back here. I'm just saying, it's got to happen. It's got to happen. Let's see, is that enough? Maybe. Let's try 2. Let's try 2. Oh, let's go crazy with this here. Let's something like this. Is this horrible? Is this horrible? Oh God! Oh, it's so bad that I gotta keep it. It's so bad that I gotta keep it. Oh, it can't go away. It's gotta stay 100%. Gotta stay. Do we take that another block bigger? Do we? Oh, family yelling at dogs on the other side of the house. Oh, that's it's getting better, peoples. It's getting better. It's so getting better. Right, let's get up top here. Let's get up top here and let's actually extend this thing out even more. Land up here. And then put that, and that. This wasn't even part of his skin. Wasn't even part of his skin. Oh, that's perfect. 100% perfect. Nailed it. Nailed it. It's great. That's why T-Man's eyes are like that. Because he's got his hair pulled back so tight. And his man bun back here. It's great. It's great. I love it. I love it. Good talk, T-Man. Good talk. You know, that thing right there turned out, all things considered, pretty good. Considering that we were working with, let's find this derpy face here. We were working with this. So to get that there, it's not bad. Not bad at all. You know, overall, it was a very goofy skin. But we did come to a consensus that, yes, the eyes are bulging. Because of the man bun. 100% because of the man. But no, words and difficulty, they're a thing. That turned out really good. I'm really happy with that. And welcome to Bedrock Edition, where stuff just does not want to work properly. So yes, I think that project is good and done, and I'm just curious of who the next one is going to be up there. I mean, we've had quite a few now. We've had Fearless, we've had Foxy, we've had Prowl, and now we got T-Man. So, you know, I do know that there's going to be 2 in competition for the next vote, which one would be Big Jock, and the other one would be Jade. Now, aside from those 2, we still got to pick a third person. Don't know who that's going to be yet, but we will definitely decide that on the next stream for sure. And yeah, okay, where do we begin here? Where do we begin in here? The other day, we just did that over there. We got that all situated out with that T-Man's head underneath the foot. And the next day was stream day. The next day was the Truly Bedrock stream day. And let me see if I can actually come over here and try to give you a little bit of a, hey, what happened? If we take a look at the desert here, yeah, this desert has been pretty obliterated. Now, the reasons that this thing has been obliterated is because TNC and I got together unplanned. As you can see right there, random wither skull. Yeah, we fought a bunch of withers over here. We fought a bunch of withers over here, which was a blast. We now have quite a few nether stars that we need to turn into beacons. But there was some casualties. There was some casualties in this action, and as a matter of fact, if I just kind of land right here, my sword's gone. My sword's gone. This is the only sword I have left. These are not my normal boots. I lost a few things. I lost a few things, a few other items as well. Yeah, it got very interesting near the end there. The very last wither fight that we did, we actually summoned 2 withers at once, and everything was going great. Everything was going great. Slack was doing good. TNC was doing good, and then I died. I died magically because, well, Slack thought I had a totem in my offhand, and I didn't. And things started to spiral downhill just a little bit there. We did get it all situated out. We did get everything killed off, and we got all the stuff we needed. But that comes back to this sword. I lost my sword during the fight. TNC went down for the count multiple times. It was getting bad. It was getting hairy. There was a stone sword laying on the ground, and I picked it up and I killed the wither. Literally killed the wither with a stone sword. It was great. It was awesome. And I think we're going to have to keep this sword now. This is probably the derpiest idea I've ever had. But I want to run over to the Guardian farm. I want to grab some experience, and I want to enchant this. And we're going to keep using this as our sword for now. Because why not? That was a special thing that happened. We lost our main sword out of it. So let's head over to the Guardian farm, get some levels, head back to base, and get this thing enchanted up. You know, this could be potentially one of the worst times to ever try to come to the Guardian farm. We got me, we got Prowlbot, Tiz, TNC, and Jesse. The odds of me actually getting any mobs from this thing are very, very limited per se at the moment. I've been here for just a few minutes. This could be pointless. This could very well be pointless. You know what? Let's go see if it's going to be pointless. Well, that's a good thing. I can hear guardians. Don't know if you can hear guardians. I can definitely hear guardians. I don't think I hear game sound at all. Matter of fact, I don't think I hear no game sound. Well, I think I fixed the game sound problem. Now there's game sound. Oh my goodness, now there's a lot of game sound. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Alrighty, so not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and get all the armor off here. Let's grab some potions, and let's get some levels and get this sorted out. Well, I think that will do just fine. Now for the sword. The sharpness, the unbreaking and fire aspect there. Add on a little bit of looting. There goes the anvil. Add this one back in here. A little bit of knockback. Yep, that looks good there. And then we'll put that right there. And of course, we're out of levels. Let's do this one more time. And 37.5 crashes later, I think we have now got that all situated out. We now have some temporary boots, which I named temp boots, and I forgot to name the sword. We're gonna have to get some more leather. Words and difficulty. We're gonna have to get some more levels before we can get that all situated out. Now, I just realized I started recording the clip as I'm gonna try to go through a portal, and the odds of crashing are gonna be, yep. Good talk, game. Good talk. Right, cut. Right, here we are. We're back. Good talk, game. Good talk. Right. So, things that we've gotten done today, well, rather not today, rather this episode so far, if we can fly. we've done got the T-Man T-Man skull in place, and that thing looks just amazing. I do love it. Granted, it doesn't look amazing per se because of what it really is, but it is now. Your episode 100 is out now. I know. I seen it. I watched it. I done checked it out. But moving on from episode 100 there for Foxy, only a few hours into it. Only a few, you say. I may have been there as it aired. Just saying. Right. What else are we going to move on to today? Well, I want to come over here. And I actually want to work on this. I want to work on getting the spider farm set up into a drop farm, and then I potentially want to go ahead and turn this into a drowned XP farm, if at all we can. So I think that's first on the list here, or rather not first, but next on the list here is to get all this cleared out. And ooh, we have more beacons now. I forgot about that. Granted, the block lag is still in the game, but of course in the most recent betas it's supposedly gone now. So do we go ahead and expand this beacon? I think we do, and we can potentially set up another one. Right, let's do that, and let's get this thing dug out over here and then see where we're at. You know, looking at this, I set up the other beacon over here, and to be expected, the mining is just horrible using haste, but it is what it is. But I've been sitting here looking, I've started digging this out here, and now I want to dig this one out, as I said, and there's no need to double repeat everything here. But I'm running into a problem already. My inventory is already a complete disaster. Now, of course, we got the item sorter all the way back over there at the base. That's a multi-item storage system, and it works. It does what it needs to do for the most part. But if we're going to continue to base over here and we're going to do some things over here, we might as well go ahead and set up a few more things over here, which has got me to thinking, let's just move you out of the way here. But no, that's not where I want you to go. Look, you're really not helping the situation here. You want, come on, stand up. Come on, come over here. Come on. Who's a good dog? Come on, you're standing, dude. Get out of there. Right. Please. No. You don't want to follow me over here. Do I have anything that can manipulate this situation to get you over here? Oh, wait, you moved enough. Sit back down. What I would like to do, and I'm gonna have to, yep, we're just gonna have to use our sword and punch through this here, is I would like to set up a little bit of a storage room down here. I want to come right down here. Let's just say round about there. Let's knock that out to get a little bit of lighting in here, and let's start to clear out a little bit of room over here, because if we're going to use this area, as I was just saying, and we're going to clean out around that spawner, we're going to clean out around a few other things over here and potentially make this a viable, usable area, then I want to go ahead and have a storage system here. Now, I'm not going to build a multi-item storage system over here, but I am going to build a storage system that holds just your basic items. Stone, diorite, andesite, all the basics. So I need to figure out where I am in relation to the spawners over here, and we need to clear out a room, and let's build in just your basic everyday run-of-the-mill item sorter just to hold all these bulk items. And we are back, and if we actually take a look here, there is something primitive that is in place now that will do what we need to do. Now, I've went ahead and hollowed out a pretty big room here. Well, it's big enough to do what needs to be done. There's going to be some interesting side effects when we come over here to do these spawners here. This one, as I said, we're going to turn this into just a drop one. This one, like right here, I would like to turn into potentially a drowned XP farm, but sorters are now in place. Just basic item filters going in the back here. We're collecting just our basic raw materials here. We're collecting stone, we're collecting cobble, dirt, you know, just all the basics here. Not even sure what's in that one. Probably didn't have enough in there to completely fill it up, but I've got it pouring down into shulker boxes. That way we can just break the shulker boxes off. We need to get a chest set up over here where we can load all of them up so we can just bulk storage all these, and we need to get a couple more chest set up here for just empty shulker boxes as well, because if we go to do any dig, that way we can get it all taken care of, which I'm happy with it. It's primitive, it's basic, and it works. Now, of course, the chest up here is more or less an overflow for when the shulker boxes themselves get full. It can back up and fill up into the chest. That way we can just pop off the shulker boxes and put new ones down in its place, which is good, which is exactly what I wanted. I think we may go into some decorations of the room here in just a little bit, but I do think the next thing that I want to get started on is actually getting this farm here, this one, up and going so that we can collect some free string out of the situation. So we've got to dig all this out, put in a collection system down there, potentially pipe all the items up here. It's going to be really interesting how we work all this out. Let's go ahead and actually, now that we've got the sorting system in, go ahead and come over here and dig all this out. I can't even remember how much of a drop this has got to be to get all this done. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Right. Diggy dig. Be right back. A little bit of an update here. Things are moving along pretty good. We've now got a, I don't know if you necessarily call this a happy little cabin, more of a happy little entrance, I guess. Kind of a sad little entrance at the moment going down here, but we have now got this area over here all dug out. So next on the list of things to do, we've got a few materials here, and we need to set up a collection system for this down here. Now, I'm not thinking it's going to be anything fancy at this moment in time. Literally, it's going to be a drop fall. 99% of the spiders are going to die instantly. You may get a skeleton that gets stuck up here on the magma blocks from a spider jockey every now and again, skeleton jockey, whatever you want to call them. So that's why the magma cubes are going to be down here. Literally nothing fancy at all. Magma cubes, rails going across, and then at the end here, some hoppers just feeding over to just bulk storage. We may end up pumping the drops up to the top, or we may just go down with them and just do shulker boxes full of string here. So yes, that's where we're at. That's what we got to do. And then potentially after that, as I said, we now have this in here. I'm thinking that we're actually going to try to design out this room a little bit. I want to kind of go with the old field that I had on my original Breaking Bedrock series with the stone and cobble and vines and everything like that. That's what I want to do here. I want to kind of clean this up where maybe it's all not so visible. And then we still got to work on this. Will we get to that in today's episode? I don't know, but let's get this in and let's get all this cleaned up and see what it looks like. I drank a fire protection potion a while ago. I started placing magma down. My fire resistance has wore off. I do not have Frostwalker boots. Is this a bug? Why do I not take damage now? Is this a bug? Somebody please explain this to me. I do not have fire resistance on. I do not have the Frostwalker enchantment or whatever. Why am I not taking damage? I'm confused. Is this a hashtag blame bedrock moment? Nope. There we go. Okay. Good talk. Good talk. Why? All right. This is not promising at the moment in time. Why are you not? Why are you not spawning nothing? There's literally no one else online right now. I would like to do an update here to show that this actually works, please, today. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. If you take a look there, we have a collection system in place now. I'm really confused as to why that only spawned one spider though. Now, of course, I haven't got no fancy way in or up or down yet. Literally, we just got this. This thing has now been completed. If we take a look over here, yes, we are already starting to get drops in here. We've got some bones, we got some strings, and it's really primitive, but it does work. It does work, and I'm really happy with that. And if we actually come right back up here real quick, I have done a little bit more work up here, not a lot in the time being. I went ahead and glassed all this up. I'm thinking that the Afk spot for this farm is going to be somewhere around like right here. That way you can activate both spawners. Now I went ahead and then dug out this and started replacing all the randomness with stone in here. I've been debating what I want to do with this, and I do think I want to go with kind of a ruined, overgrown, viney little area here. But I just don't think I've got time for that today. I've invested a lot just getting to where we still are, and I've still got to switch all this out right here. I still got to change all this. We got to come up with a design for the farm. But yeah, I think we're going to get to all of that the next episode here, and I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap this one up here. So I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap up. Beep, cut. Oh, let's try this again. So I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap up this episode here today. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I will catch all of you all next time, and goodbye.